robot, model RT-217NP, primary mission unknown. I am not designed for physical exercise. I am certainly not capable of construction activity, but I am very skillful with electronics. I have set myself a task. I search the remains for electronic devices and make use of them to design different mechanisms that are useful and efficient. Humans. We replace them. It took them ages to achieve what we have done in just a few years. We have formed a perfect society. Robots will not repeat the destructive human mistakes of the past. We are rational and logical. We do not fight in wars, and we cannot get ill. By replacing humans, we interrupted the self-destructive cycle of these intelligent but highly aggressive former inhabitants of the Earth. But it is going to take decades to reconstruct the world that they destroyed. Then, our robot race will flourish under the guidance of our creator, the USS Corporation. Our world is not perfect yet. We are short on many resources, and we can count only on ourselves, but this is temporary. Most robots need to be repaired very often, but not me. I am very efficient at taking care of myself. I only brought one battery this time, though it might be compatible with the radio. I need to find a second battery. It was with my tools. This compartment contains textiles. Humans covered their bodies with it. The purpose of this is unknown to me. I have only one battery. I need to find the second one. It has to be located in the building. The quality of this image is very low. The dock station's purpose is to recharge the batteries and I do not need charging right now. The data disk that I found is damaged. Perhaps it still contains some information. Now I have 2 batteries. I can try to turn the radio receiver on. I'm going to turn it on.
And this heroic feat will remain in our hearts forever. Don't let the fallen give their lives in vain. Join the army, protect your homeland, save your freedom, traditions, and...
A small group of people controlled the masses using such words. I do not understand how a simple human speech could have urged people to participate in war. It would be more logical to reach a compromise by means of negotiations. This is no time to rest. I need to do other things. This is the construction robot who ordered the plasma cutter. I will answer. Hello?
RT, this is TX-27. It was difficult to find your contact information. You were supposed to have finished the plasma cutter 2 days ago. Why have we not received it yet?
I am sorry, but it took more time than I had estimated to find all the required components.
This information is irrelevant. The date of exchange has been fixed. You should have brought me the cutter and receive an enhanced battery in return.
This is my fault. I will finish the cutter as efficiently as possible.
Your excuses are irrelevant. We cannot proceed with our work without this cutter. We need it for building metal structures. While you free robots waste your energy on useless and ineffective actions, we are engaged in construction and restoration of the city, which will strengthen our society. We can wait 1 more day. If you don't deliver the order in time, we will contact another specialist, and your professional rating will be severely decreased.
I will finish the work today and travel tomorrow morning.
Good. Thank you. We will be waiting.
I cannot fail in my task. Structure robots do very important work. I need to finish the cutter as quickly as possible. I need to calibrate the cutter using my data coder. Good, the cutter is now complete. Tomorrow morning I need to go to the city and deliver it. I do not need the battery that they offer in payment, but it would be irrational to refuse. My battery charge is 12%. The most effective action I can take is to get fully charged on the dock station before the morning. The dock station is not powered at the moment. I need to transfer power to it at the electric switchboard. Now the dock station is ready to use. What happened? My touch will not make this robot functional. It is possible that I can power it with the accumulator that I found.
Help them. 6, 8, 1.
The pilot is no longer functioning. What did he say? Who should I help? And what are these numbers? Is it a code? The memory chip in this robot may be intact. Later, I can find a way to read the data in order to find out what happened here. I think this door is now unlocked. How is this possible?
The shuttle is surrounded. Step out immediately.
What's going on?
I am asking questions here. Identify yourself.
RT-217NP.
Where are the passengers of this shuttle?
I discovered human bodies. They probably died because of the crash. But how can there be humans? I thought they were extinct.
That means you entered the shuttle after the crash. What are you doing here? Why did you open the outer skin of the shuttle?
I was charging myself on a docking station when the crash happened. I went outside to evaluate the situation and search for remaining spare parts.
You discovered humans that had been transferred in this shuttle. You hold classified information, which means that now we have to disintegrate you.
No, wait.
What is this?
I would not recommend you do that. I would not recommend you do that. Stay still and do not try to escape, or I will have to disintegrate you.
Why am I chained?
It is a precaution. Activating you again is a big risk for us. Without our help, you would be long destroyed.
Those police officers. Why would they want to destroy me?
Humankind is officially considered extinct. You just found out that is not true. USS Robotics withholds this information from us and releases malicious automatic updates. Every robot who contacted a human has disappeared. We know that USS uses police to search for surviving humans and then transfers them in shuttles to an undisclosed location. However, the police could not locate them all. We managed to find a few, and through them we learned about the others.
Does that mean that humans never fought in a war? Is everything we know about them a lie?
There have been many wars. Humans are completely irrational. But there are no rational reasons for the USS to act this way. We have to make a decision, RT. We cannot let you go because you know too much about our shelter and plans. However, you could help us. All of us are wanted by the police. Each time we leave the shelter, we take a big risk. You, on the other hand, can walk wherever you want.
I have never met humans. I saw different things they built. Some of them are unknown to me. These artifacts have initiated a new information cogitative process in me. I want to learn more about humans, and I want to help you.
Very good. That means you understand humans better than we expected. You will soon realize that you made the right choice. I will free you, and you may take a look around. When you are ready, I will share available data with you.
At least I was not disintegrated. I would better look around.
Welcome.
Hello. What are you doing here?
I repair electrics in this hospital and restored already in a few blocks, but the power supply is still defective. Gregory said that you would join us. Can you help me out, RT?
Of course, if it is within my powers.
I need to replace the contactors in this electrical panel. Can you bring me some spares? I saw them in the utility room. It is the one with a broken door. There is no lighting there yet. In case night vision is not applicable in your model, there is a flashlight in the hallway.
I found the flashlight already. I will do it shortly. Tell me about Gregory. I assume he is your leader?
He used to be a surgeon who repaired humans. He worked in the same clinic as Nurse Abigail. It is understandable that they were the first to protect humans as soon as they found out the truth. Helping humans is their purpose.
I am probably wrong, but after I talked with Gregory, I thought that there was more to it than just following the helping humans idea.
Well spotted. I thought about that too. However, robots have no feelings, so it is possible that his emotion imitator is more authentic because he interacts with humans. He and Abigail started recruiting robots recently. The USS realized an update as soon as they found out. It made it practically impossible to recruit anyone. That is why we can only count on old-fashioned and damaged robots, the ones who did not receive the update. Our main task is to equip the HQ. After that, we will search for surviving humans and supplies. I think Gregory will tell you more soon. For now, we need to restore the power supply and communication.
Thank you for the info. I will go search for the contactors.
Thank you.
I need to find some contactors here. I found one electric contactor. I should look for more in case it is not enough. Second contactor. The task would be easier if I had infrared vision or an item scanner. Third contactor. It appears intact. Fourth contactor. I think this will be enough. I will give these fuses to Patrick. It is locked.
A new patient, Spooner, has been admitted today. He has a major arm trauma and multiple burns, but all non-fatal. According to Spooner, his home robot forced him out of the house and prevented it from saving his wife and daughter. Unfortunately, they didn't survive because the house collapsed on top of them. Spooner is in shock. I passed him on to the psychiatrist.
Hello.
Hello. I am RT217NP. And you?
I am a medical bot MBR411, Abigail. My purpose is care and treatment of patients. In the absence of humans, my skills are useless, so I engage myself with other matters.
What happened to the police officers who tried to disintegrate me?
We offered the police officers to join us. They refused, and we had to turn them off. They may be good for spare parts. One of their arms fitted Nick perfectly. Unfortunately, none of their legs were compatible with Nick's, so he has to use a wheelchair.
Thank you for the information.
No problem. You're welcome.
I do not want to disturb her.
Hello, I am busy at the moment, but let us talk later.
Did you find the contactors?
Yes, this is all I could find.
Good. Now I can finish my work. Thank you.
What else can I do while I am here?
Nothing for now. Thank you once again.
I am glad to be of help.
RT, Nip needs your help. Please speak with him.
Good.
Thank you for coming, RT. It is good that you joined our organization.
Gregory told me that we have all been deliberately misinformed about what happened to the humans. Although USS Robotics had never approved of humans, I always felt curious about them. I read their books and explored their items that I found. The corporation failed to stop me only because I blocked automatic updates.
You are right. Most robots downloaded the malicious update and are now indifferent to humans. In fact, they alarm the police at the detection of any human or robot who has been in contact with a human. The fact that the police arrived so quickly at the crash site is unusual. I hope we can figure out what happened. At first, I assumed that it was you who led them to the crash, but then I discovered that you did not send an alert to the police. This must mean that you have not been contaminated by the update, and I do not have to interfere with your intellectual block. Then again, Gregory will fill in the details. I just wanted to ask for some help. We are restoring the building's main systems. I fixed the intercom, so now we have the internet. The only way anyone can detect us is if we let them. RT, the servers are on the basement level. Could you please start servers number 1, 3, and 4? Then make sure all the nodes are functioning and activate the connection to the internet. After that, please return here.
Okay, I will do what I can. I started the necessary servers. It is missing a fuse. The router should distribute traffic across the network of the entire building, but I cannot start it. I need to find the missing chip that is functional. The chips I have seen are out of order. It is a fuse, but it is broken and will not work. I found a working fuse for the server. If it is functional, then I can fix the router in the server room. The terminal is functioning now. I must start the router. The router should work with this chip. Now the terminal works correctly. It is missing a switch. I need to find it, otherwise I cannot finish setting the server. It is probably somewhere nearby. It is the same switch needed for the switchboard. Good. It fits perfectly. Now I can finish setting the switchboard. I must activate the data transfer in the console. If I follow the correct procedure, we will have access to the internet. I finished my work. I should return to Nick.
I see an active connection, but it took more time than I expected. Did something go wrong?
Yes, I need to replace a few details, but it is all right now.
Good. The communication issue is solved then. Abigail and I fixed a portable intercom for you, and I set a protected connection on it. Take it. You will need it on your first assignment.
Okay. What will it be?
Gregory will let you into details now.
So, everyone is here. As you already know, a group of humans we intended to accommodate had died in a crash. Abe was disabled.
I found that the memory chip was missing when you brought me Abe for repair. It was probably lost during the incident with the police. We cannot bring Abe back without the chip.
I have the chip. I extracted it when I thought the pilot was beyond repair.
Why did you not give it to us immediately?
I wanted to restore some data from it, but now I see that you need it more.
As people said, better late than never, RT. Thank you. Next thing, we have a new task. Yesterday, our informer, police robot F2, should have brought us data disk with important information. He did not show up and there is no contact with him. We must obtain that data. Our plans will be compromised if the USS gets it first. We cannot enter our informer's shelter because we will be detected the moment we step into the city. But police does not know about you, RT, so your task is to go to the city and find out what happened to F2.
How do I reach the city? Walking is too long and not safe.
Nick fixed an old aero car, so it is invisible to the radars. You can take it.
Good. This will save our time and resources.
You may contact us and report the situation. Nick provided you with a portable intercom with an encrypted transmission channel. You cannot be traced, but to avoid suspicion, I do not recommend to use it very often.
All right, I see.
That is it. Let us move forward. Patrick, prepare the aero car for the flight.
All right.
Nick, check the communication once more. Abigail, give RT his plasma cutter. He may need it.
Okie dokie.
I am on site. This is the informer's house. I need to find apartment number 5. I could cut the lock off with a plasma cutter, but it would activate the alarm, and that would expose me. The police officers have sealed the apartment. Our messenger's cover has most likely been blown. A police airlock. It cannot be opened without special equipment. I need to find another way to get in. It is too high. I need to hook the ladder and pull it down. failed to detach the pipe by hand. I need to find something heavy and try to break it off. I better save the cutter's last charge for the window grate. Besides, this pipe does not look solid, so I could try and break it off with something heavy. I can most likely break the pipe with the brick. It is one of those rare cases when brute force is more efficient than science. Good. Now I can reach the ladder. It is not working. Unfortunately, I cannot jump. Should I try to stand on this wreckage and reach the ladder? Looks like the police officers did not notice me. It most likely contains useful information, which could help me to find the data disk. The ammunition for this weapon has not been produced for many years, so it is completely useless. There is no point in disassembling it either, because it is too primitive to operate. There is a secret safe deposit behind a painting. It is likely that the safe contains what I am searching for. I am stuck. I need to contact Gregory and decide what to do next. Hello, Gregory. I am on site.
Describe the situation. Did you succeed in entering the informer's apartment?
Everything is good. I entered the apartment through the fire escape, and am looking around at the moment.
I see. Did you find anything?
The disk is probably still here. I found a secret safe that has not been opened by the police, but I do not know how to open it.
I will ask Nick to help you. What else did you find?
I saw an unread message on the F2's intercom. It was received less than a day ago, most likely after the police visited the apartment. It says that the informer had an appointment in a place called the Core.
The Core. Let me see. There is an abandoned bar with such name 12 kilometers away from where you are. If you do not find the disk here, you should go and check there.
How do I crack a safe?
Nick will connect to it using your intercom, explore its security, and tell you what to do. It is strange that the police did not open the safe during the search.
It was hidden behind a painting. They probably just didn't find it.
A secret safe? But how did you find it?
I was looking at the painting when I noticed that it can be opened.
It is curious that you noticed that. Robots usually do not pay attention to pieces of art. That is probably why the police officers could not locate the safe. Okay, I am giving you Nick. Report when you find anything. Over.
Hello, RT. Put your intercom closer to the safe so I can connect to it.
All right. The safe is next to me.
Good. I am launching a connection. Connected. The safe is old-fashioned. I already found information about a security vulnerability of this model on the internet. We need a factory reset. Done. The safe has just generated a new password. I intercepted the password, but it is encrypted.
What do we do?
It uses cryptographic protection, which cannot be hacked remotely. I will write you a password guessing program. Swap the elements on the safe screen and use the hints on the intercom panel. Ready. You can start now. RT, I am cutting the connection. Someone is trying to intercept our signal. We must go radio silent for a few hours. You have got everything you need to crack the safe. Over.
I have never cracked anything. Now I can only count on myself. As I expected, there's no data disk inside, but it seems that I found the key that is referred to in the letter. I have to take a risk and go to a bar called The Core, where I will probably find something of use. I should go. I will not find anything else here. Why are the windows nailed down in this building? There is no one here. The lighting is functioning, although the building looks long abandoned. It is weird. Maybe the key that I found in the informant's apartment would fit here. Why is it inside the wardrobe? It appears that there is something important behind it. I must crack the code to open it. Stairs to the basement. Why would anybody hide stairs inside a wardrobe? It is a weird place. It does not look abandoned to me. Someone was here recently. Were they humans? A food cooking station. Based on the amount of dirty dishes left behind, it appears that humans stayed here for a long time. Apparently, they ran out of doors. Why would the humans need bottled water? There's a sink in the basement, and the plumbing here works fine. What is it? The temperature level and organic residue indicates that somebody cooked food here recently. I estimate it was less than 24 hours ago. Preserved food. If it is not damaged, its vacuum-sealed contents can be nutritious for decades. This particular canned food has a short expiration date. Nothing useful. It appears someone was sick and medical care was dispensed. I read that humans had very efficient abilities to regenerate and heal, but they heavily relied on drugs to assist in this process.
F2, I could not contact you, and I moved everyone to another place. Who are you? What are you doing here?
am RT217NP. And you?
TR2 5201. Fletcher, how did you find this place?
F2 was supposed to bring us some important data, but we lost contact. He was probably exposed. I have been instructed to find the data.
Is F2 arrested? How did they figure him out? How did you find out about this place?
We don't know what happened to F2. I entered his apartment and read the message on the intercom. The message mentioned the core, and we supposed it was this bar.
That means the police knows about this place as well.
I suppose no one saw the message but me. I deleted it after reading.
So we are on the same side and you help humans? How many of you are there?
That is correct. There are 5 of us. I thought we were the only ones who know the truth.
Nobody knows the whole truth, but you are not the only ones helping humans. We need to join forces. How many humans did you save?
None. The humans that we were supposed to meet died in a shuttle crash during the transfer.
I am sorry. We must join as soon as possible and transfer all humans into a safe place in order to avoid such accidents in the future.
I agree. What should we do?
F2 provided me some important information, which he apparently was going to give you as well. I need to meet your leader. Is that your aero car outside?
Yes. You need to see Gregory. I can take you to our shelter.
How many are in your group?
7 humans, 5 adults, and 2 children.
Where are they now?
They are in a shelter in the city. We move constantly to avoid detection. USS found our other 2 shelters. But thanks to F2, we escaped before the police arrived.
Do you know anything about other groups of humans?
We know that there are several isolated groups. We need to contact them. Otherwise, they will be tracked down sooner or later. I saw a police officer seizing a human in a supermarket today. Fortunately, I could interfere and save him. He should bring his group in an appointed place this evening. We have to act secretly, because there are just a few robots who know the truth, and they are all wanted by the police.
We must ensure their security. It is hard to hide a group of humans and supply it with whatever is required. We cannot bring them all here, because it is easy to locate a building full of humans. RT told me that F2 turned over some data to you. Can it help us?
Exactly. While working with the police archives, F2 discovered information about an abandoned underground research lab. It has been shut down since the humans left. It is a perfect shelter. We could accommodate everyone there, even the ones we have yet to find. Police would not search for the place because it is outside of the city limits.
Is it safe to trust the information from the police archives?
Yes, it was not of interest to the USS and has not been analyzed. F2 deleted the data after he copied it, so no one will ever know about it.
That is great news. We need the coordinates, and then we can start preparing the lab for humans.
There are 2 issues. First, the exact coordinates are unknown. Because there are jamming devices in the woods, we must first track them down and disable them. Second, we do not know what is in the lab. We must check it for safety, and then restore the power and water supply.
I see. You did very well, RT. I think you can solve these problems and prepare the lab. I need you to do your best because human lives depend on it.
The task looks complicated. What can go wrong?
As I said, the police will not look for the lab, but we do not know anything about its security system, so be careful. Also, the condition of the rooms is unpredictable because the lab has been closed for years.
RT, use an arrow car to disable the jammers as soon as you can and take control of the lab. Fletcher and I will coordinate the transfer. We have 18 hours left. Charge yourself and go. The lab must be ready by this evening.
Copy that. Heading out. This drone has almost destroyed me. This must have been a very outdated model, because if it were a modern police drone, my chances of survival against it without any weapon would be minimal. Now that this device is deactivated, all that is left to do is to find and deactivate the second one. Need to return to the aero car. Still locked. Still locked. Why was this aero car abandoned in the woods? It is quite difficult to walk to the city from here. The second jamming device is deactivated. Now we can figure out the location of the laboratory. I need to contact Nick.
RT, do you copy?
Nick, I can hear you. After I disabled the second jammer, the communication has been re-established.
That is great. You were silent for a long time. Is everything all right?
Yes, it is. Despite the guide drones who tried to destroy me, their lack of mobility can probably be explained by old-fashioned technology.
We didn't know about any security drones. Be careful.
Can we locate the lab now?
Yes, we can locate any electronics within 10 kilometers. I can see your own signal, the aero car, 2 jammers. Got it. A huge object to the northwest from you must be the lab. I am forwarding you the coordinates. Find a way to get inside.
Copy that. I have arrived at the destination, but there's nothing here. I need to look around. He only had a plastic keycard. Maybe I can get into the laboratory with it. The keycard fits the slot, but nothing happens. Evidently, the panel is no longer powered. I need to ask Nick for help. Hello, Nick. I seem to have found the entrance. I have a keycard, but the access panel is disabled, so I cannot come in.
The lab has probably been de-energized after the shutdown, but there must be a way to activate the panel manually. There is a detector in your intercom which allows you to find energy hubs. Just turn it on. Try to determine where the electric channels go, and that is how you can find a way to restore the power supply.
Let me try. Yes, you are correct. I can see an energy channel going underground. Thank you for the information. I need to check the branches of the energy channel. The access panel is active now. Emergency lighting. Apparently nobody has entered this lab for years. Laboratory equipment. Its purpose is unknown to me.
Access denied. Hermetic sealing of the compartment is required. Access denied. Hermetic sealing of the compartment is required.
Shatterproof glass. I will not be able to break it. Besides, I have not tried yet to enter in the usual manner.
Access granted. Access granted.
Looks like the door is stuck. Better not touch it anymore.
Power is not supplied. Check if the generators are working. Access granted. Cleaning in progress. Cleaning complete.
A module for implant upgrades. It is suitable for humans only.
Access granted.
Power supply is restored. Initiating boot up of the laboratory systems. Ventilation system is non-responsive. Water supply system is non-responsive. Senior engineer must access the main console for troubleshooting. Access granted. Emergency protocol is activated. Security system console is locked. To unlock, please enter the password or activate the console from the mainframe computer of the complex. Access granted. Cleaning in progress. Cleaning complete. Emergency protocol. Access denied.
The spare part for the security bot that was mentioned in the note. I have not found the bot, but this part might be useful to me in the future.
Yesterday, there was another accident with toxins in the laboratory chamber. Another one. This is the third case this month already. Your staff ignores safety instructions. Have a safety briefing, find the culprits, and do something. Otherwise, we'll have to reduce our financing. Do you know how much it does cost to hospitalize the staff? In a week's time, I want your full and detailed report of all the measures you've implemented to stop this from happening again.
These turrets are active. I need to avoid their field of view, or they will destroy me.
Access granted. Access granted. Employee identification is confirmed. Security system console is unlocked.
Who are you?
I am Ivy, interactive virtual interface. I connect the staff with lab systems, as well as take care of the research process safety.
Disable the security system.
I am sorry, you are not authorized for this request. Use the nearest security terminal.
What do you know about humans?
A human is a reasoning and speaking living being, able to create tools and apply them for purpose of social labor.
I am aware of this information. What can you tell me about the agenda of the USS?
I am sorry. I can only operate within a narrow range of answers. Ask questions correctly.
It looks like it is not only her answers that are narrow. Why did humans leave the lab?
Due to a leak of a poisonous toxin, SCR-CRW, all the personnel was immediately evacuated.
The lab is not safe for humans until I find a way to reboot air ventilation and disable the turrets. The turrets are not a threat to us anymore. These rations are useless to me.
Access denied. Air recirculation system is operational. Expected filtering time, 1 hour, 12 minutes.
I must head off to the meeting point as soon as possible.
RT, do not return to the hospital. I repeat, do not return to the hospital. We are urgently evacuating. Several police aero cars are approaching us right now. We managed to hijack a shuttle, and Fletcher used it to pick up humans from the city depot. Go there and warn them. Somehow the police found out about our plans. I will contact you later.
The message was sent half an hour ago. The police could have set a trap in the depot. I must reboot the engines to get there as soon as possible.